And we back with another one. Arab Neo platforms, Airweave.neo on Instagram. How we doing? 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 Hope you're doing great. I'm doing well. Now, you know what I'm here for, man. You see the title. I reacted to a lot of Redveil. Uh, Learn to Swim. Reacted to it. His single with Smino. Reacted to it. Now that I think about it, it's not really that much, but I got a lot of recommendations to check out this entire project. I am extremely excited. It is 41 minutes long. It's called Sankofa. It looks like there's going to be some type of concept with it. I am not that familiar with Redveil. I only listen to him because of the channel. I've seen him, within these media platforms. People talk a big game about him, especially with him being so young. And when I finally did listen to him, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, I really do get it. Learn to Swim seemed to be a coming of age kind of album, exploring what it's like to, grow older and dealing with the plights that you deal with. Uh, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to it that much. I can't cap, I don't. Maybe it's because they didn't get too many comments on it or people weren't talking about it that much, so I just, was slowly letting it fade in the back of my mind. But if you're someone who does like Redveil and you've checked out my channel before and you have like recommendations for me to check out on my own time, please let me know. And yeah, let's just get into it, man. I'm really excited. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. 90% of y'all are not subbed, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And the recording of this, probably will be gone by the time y'all see this. I'm gonna be on vacation for a week, but I will have things, uploaded while I'm gone. So there's gonna be some reactions that are out and some commentary videos that are out from my streams. Also check out the streams. Real fun in there. I love talking with y'all and building a rapport. So yeah, let's just get into it, man. I don't got too much to say. I'm not that big into Red Bill. I can't cap, but I do respect his talent. So I'm expecting some quality. I'm expecting some quality. All right, the first track is titled Time, A Dream Deferred. Let's get into it, man. PG County baby himself. Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Walk to the edge with my eyes closed, all my inhibitions in a whole different time zone. I can take one step so easily. I just be break limping cold on the drive home. But is that so bad? Put my body in a sprinter van, don't drive too fast. We're supposed to wake up and play Terminal 5, but they can use a hologram while they bump me and cry.
The way he's enunciating his words and the projection, this definitely reminds me of how JPEG Mafia be saying his words too. And I'm pretty sure Redveil was on a JPEG Mafia song in in the recent project.
Nigga,
I think.
is that so bad?
I'm scared the hoes.
Is that so bad? A dream deferred, right along with the ugliest fate. I leave now that I ain't do so bad. So I chuck my deuce, refuse to die slow. Here's my juice, put my dust in a hydro flash. Magic, I go poof. Right now, nigga, this my truth. My feet whisper to me not so fast. It told me call my roots. So I call my roots.
Thoughts in a hydro flask. I'm preserving it. My feet told me not to go so fast, so I called my roots. I called like the people that kept me grounded. The people that are part of my upbringing, my home. I like what I'm hearing so far.
Damn.
It's really bright. Love the drums. That one little drum break was nice for me.
Want to turn around.
Yo, good shit. Great way to open it up. So much energy in that one. So much brightness. There felt like an epiphany kind of way to open it up. I really enjoyed that. And then the last part of it is him saying mama I'm out of time, kind of going with the urgency he's been feeling within that first part of the song. I think there's gonna be, in its title time, a dream deferred. I think there's gonna be some talks of him coming to his senses. I think there's gonna be some coming to his senses, grounding himself, getting more acclimated with the energy that's kept him whole before attaining the success. Uh, and then you see all these hands on him in the cover art, and he doesn't look like he wants that. He looks like, like he's guarding himself. That could be a commentary on the consumerism of, your art. They get a piece of your identity. When someone's even touching his hair, we don't fuck with that. Can I touch your hair? No, no, you can't touch for what? I'm not a petting zoo animal. Like, what are you doing? So yeah. Plus the gates behind there, which could represent, his community, the safety and the protection of what's behind his home, but it also could represent a trap, like the bars of a jail, like you're trapped by the success too. There's mad things I'm picking up immediately that is just me theorizing, but that's what I do. So yeah, let's go to the next track, man. Lone Star featuring Carolyn Malachi. Never heard of her. I'm also hearing a lot of Tyler influence. I think I even mentioned it in the Brown Sugar reaction with this production, with the brightness to it, with the drums. It makes me feel like Flower Boy-esque vibes. It's got a nice groove to it. Alright.
She said I don't talk my shit enough, I gotta change that. Imposter syndrome, they imposter in me. How you got it dog inside you like Omega Psi 5 and taking cues from dummies, niggas in the poison Ivy League.
Ooh, it's like a triple thing he just did. Dog, Omega Psi 5, but you taking cues from dummies like Q dogs, and then Poison Ivy League, like Poison Ivy, but also the Ivy League colleges. The colleges be having the frats. I just met an AKA at my job yesterday too. That's a funny coincidence. That's wow. I like that a lot. I like the way those followed each other.
Me, I've been on my 10 since back when we was eating Morning Star. Or waiting till it's Sunday just to turn on the TV. Or maybe posting up in Texas every summer like a border czar. I can see it vivid August 2015. Flawless days spent with Nate and Granny pressing through the heat.
Yeah.
Funerals by grace of God, this music paying me. Every visit reference forth to make her past the rest of peace. My reflection vital tell me I am still their wildest dream. They can never know my context, but strength and clarity.
Yeah.
I know that the moment's fleeting, but for now got plain fate.
Yeah.
It was almost Ice Cube 1993.
Yeah.
Nigga think you toe to toe with me. What the?
It was almost a good day. I peeped that. Today was almost Ice Cube 1993. Today was almost cool. Ice Cube cool. Almost a good day. That somebody thought they can go toe to toe with me, and that's not how it's about to be. I like that. I like when people reference things, showing their knowledge, showing a little bit of a, not quirkiness, but a bit of a niche little way of saying I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little thing. I like that. I wish Smino was doing this part. Bump Brown Sugar. How Smino do this part of this song? What? Yeah. Yeah. I'm in a lone star. Fire. Nothing else to say. Fire. So much atmospheric. Uh. Uh. So many atmospheric elements to it. I love the voice that he used. I like Carolyn's part as well. I really feel like Smino could have been on this one for sure. There's an album that it reminded me of. I think it reminds not Black Swan. Is it Black Swan? I think it's Black Swan. It's the one that got Wild Irish Roses and Feet Flicker and all that. Let me make sure. Yup, Black Swan. That's what that reminds me of. Um, Now how does it go along with this? The concept so far? I feel like him talking about what was it? It was in the beginning. It was in the beginning. When the road, the river still rise. What do you mean? Wildest dream. Speak with that shit. When it dip so quick. Keep blowing on my city. Yeah. I feel like he was talking about like wanting to be left alone. Like he blowing up my celly. I'm in the Lone Star. I think that's a hotel, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Lone Star College. What? All right. Another hotel. Oh, never mind. I don't know what Lone Star is, but it sounds like he wants to be like left the hell alone in that first part. And then, talking about the imposter syndrome, you can get a lot of that when you reach success at such a young age, feeling like, damn, I'm not even supposed to be here. I don't live up to what everyone else is living up to. Um, the friend of his is telling him that he don't talk his shit enough, and he needs to like be more grounded in the confidence of his talent. Like, yo, like you did this. But you gotta give people time to like see themselves for what everyone else sees them as. Like my favorite quote from Don DeWest. A giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing. So that's fire. That's fire. And I'd be struggling with that too. And I don't even have anything to really like, compare to being a huge rap star at the moment. But like even with the comments that y'all leave me, y'all be giving me so much love. Like I'm literally working, I'm working retail. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I see my phone buzzing, and I can't respond. But I see that you guys are saying, "Yo, you're one of the best reactors ever. You really give a lot of effort and time into these. Like you're doing such a great job. I love your commentary videos. Like I want to hear you talk more. Like stuff like that is really like it does a lot for me, man. Like y'all wouldn't even understand. Like that's real because I don't be feeling like that. I just feel like another guy most of the time. So thank you for real, bro. Let's continue. Let's continue. Good song. History. A lot of vocalists so far. A lot of building up of energies within lack. I mean, that's not my words. Building up energies without him rapping. You know what I mean? Like I like that. It's different than what I'm been listening to a lot lately. Most of the people I'm listening to lately, they rapping. Like how y'all got me on this Billy Woods and Arm& Hammer so much, and got me on Earl. Like these dudes just rapping. But it's nice to hear like a little refrain of some beauty in the background of it. Yeah. Yeah.
I know my mother tongue real good, but that ain't in
I don't want to be that guy, but that sounds a little weird.
the world that I live, just the world that I always daydream of. Speaking in code, got my grandmother nose and my motherfucking feet up. And the roosters and hands in my eardrum. I listen to the when I need to feel some in my soul. But I don't got my sock for that all face of black. And I open my eyes and I'm back up in Babylon. My dystopian home where I turn smarter grown without knowing the clue about the land I belong.
Yeah. Cook King Cook. Oh yeah, Afro drums. What are we doing? Yeah. I need to get hired by somebody because this is a perfect song to use at the HBCU like showcase or something like that. Like imagine, I don't know if I got HBCU students in the building. If I do, please, let yourself be known. But the theme of it saying we've been history from the start, like what? What? You know how fire that'd be to hear in the background of promoting like a college, like a Spelman, like a Howard, like an NCAT, like a Morehouse, like that is such a great theme, a great presence could be established within like the background of like I don't know, however you promote your college. HBCUs need to use this song. This is great for HBCUs. Hire me. Let's talk.
Black suitcase up to the brim. It's
Right?
ripped and scratched on my toothpaste, touching the wind.
Uh-huh.
In the back of the said craft, much on a whim.
Uh-huh.
I figured it's the best way to begin. Short flight from the coast of Miami, Florida to the Caribbean. Ain't fully where our story started, but it's close enough. I find me a corner and fitting perfect. Got just enough room to squeeze in without hurting. I should have more, but I'm sharing with an Anglo-Sax that don't got morals. Cause it's his vacation destination. Next to a tourist trying to placate the whole nation. Spend a couple dollars trying to save face. Nigga, fuck all of you and your reputation. I came here to learn. The agony is so painful. The dichotomy of two strangers to the soil. Where he got sticky fingers, he inherited up. The ones that violated me act like he caring enough. Fuck out my face, nigga. Stay home, bitch.
That verse was heavy. And then we just get right back into the beautiful singing. Okay. I'm here for it. But he just did a live. Yeah. You can see there's some Caribbean elements of it too.
When they hear me, man, y'all just wanna dance.
Okay, Andre. Okay, Andre. Yeah. And it was funny he said that after I just said what I said, how heavy that verse was, and then how beautiful the hook was after that. And he says, "Y'all don't hear me, y'all just want to dance." And I love that because the parallel between this and Hey Ya is that they both obviously have a deeper rooted message within it. And in this one, it seems like there's like a theme of gentrification he's talking about, like tourists, people using the environment that I've been in as like this, like basically like a playground or like a zoo where you're just, observing and then leaving, and observing, leaving, coming back, establishing yourself here, and then raising the prices for everything, like stuff like that is what I gained from it. But the way that it just, smoothly grooves, it can make you feel like you're the tourist that's on the vacation. You feel like you're the one that's out there in the Caribbean or wherever, and you're flowing with it as if you're the one who's basically at fault for the contention he's feeling in the song, which is crazy to me. And then he says, "Y'all don't want to hear me, I just want to dance." It's a perfect parallel to the heartbreaking turmoil that Andre feels on Hey Ya, but how amazingly catchy he made it as well. That's really good. That's really good and really clever. I like what he did there. Good shit. Go to the next song. Brown Sugar, already heard it, already reacted to it. If you want to see that, it's on the channel. Check it out. Next track. Or So I. Okay. What the hell? Throw Saba on this. What? Tell me you don't want to hear Saba on this beat. Nah, bro. I could already hear it. It's only been 11 seconds. Get me Saba. Get me Saba.
First language, live comfortable inside the fabric of church pews. I've been first hand to the magic.
Yes.
I grew up and took the wheel as soon as I could grab it. And tried to go straight to God, but got stuck in traffic.
Yes.
The pastor reached his hand out, asking for my scraps. The
Yes.
glimmer of his watch blind me at the red light. His cardboard sign say, "Don't rob the Lord." The light turned green, I peel off and don't think twice.
Are we getting how much a dollar cost type of narratives within this one? Is that what we're getting?
Don't know if we'll ever lock eyes again, but I don't panic. I could never grieve what I left behind on purpose. You put GPS in the rear view and end up stranded.
Yeah.
Off the theatrics so I can end up candy. Left me with a big old gash and a big old bandage. Swerving through the lanes, I'm clean, it ain't no damage. Finding my own way, ain't nothing I can't manage.
I heard you.
So I thought. So I thought.
I heard you. I heard you.
So yeah. Spent the last 5 years parked up in the shoulder, living in the cold and sleeping in the back seat. I gave up on ignoring the pungent odor, greed and contradiction of living the asphalt of those streets.
Okay.
My family tree enjoy the smell, don't think they ever change. They still at that intersection, I didn't understand. But if you keep making 4 right turns every single day, that could turn any worthless ass block into sacred land. Meanwhile, I sit freezing, living without an anchor.
Yeah.
I value freedom over remembering the sun's face.
Yeah.
Police pull me over and ask me who my maker. It's me, I'm contention Jesus, get the fuck out my way. From everything I gathered, God opposed a child for 12.
Right.
So I'd rather die here instead of being surveilled.
Right.
Can't control me, I know everything is fuck y'all spell. I'm planning right here from right now to my heart fail.
Love the passion in his voice. That's one thing I always talked about within the Learn to Swim reaction is the passion and conviction that he raps with. I respect it. Even if it's something I don't listen to often, I always can respect somebody who means what they say. And he sounds like he means what he says. Also, why do I feel like I've heard this part before? Oh, alright. Sounds kind of intergalactic at the end. I like it. There's like a fusion of jazz and then Afrofuturism within the sound of that last part. I really enjoy it. Or So I is really good. It's kind of making me realize why I don't listen to him that much. It's because his songs sound like, you know, not to keep comparing him to Tyler, but this feels like a Tyler coded album so far. And within those type of songs, it's a lot of build up to crescendoing moments. And I love songs like that, but I don't listen to them as often as I would like to because of how busy my days are. And this is another song where I could tell that I'm not gonna listen to it like that. I already know. I can't even lie to y'all, but I do respect it and enjoy it. I don't really see a problem with it. I just know myself, and the accessibility of it for me is just won't. It's not gonna be there. It's not. But I do enjoy it. I really do. I have nothing bad to say about it. I really don't. So far, out of these past few songs, which one's my favorite? History is probably my favorite. The sentiment and the sound are a great combo. Let's go to the next track. Pray for me.
Get like this, nigga, when you get like this, I hope you pray for me. Yeah, nigga, I hope you pray for me. Yo. Today I woke up in
Ooh, I
Hollywood
like the strings in
and cut
there.
my phone on before I got the chance to breathe. Cause I got 18 hours left, and time ain't going any slower. And my fate reside inside of the screen. I just signed my own Patriot Act, so I can have surveillance over what they think of me. Mornings designated for black coffee in comparison. Woke up cold, so I took a warm bath in embarrassment. The perfect symphony. It's heaven to my ears in the city of angels. Impending doom, the only thing that makes sense. Addicted, so it got my whole chest in the cradle and got me feeling higher than the apex. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running.
That's a good bar.
The ground.
Higher than an Apex. Apex beat the top, like for example, Apex Predator. That's fire.
I'm too fast for my feet. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. And I'm praying that you're praying for me, my nigga. Yeah, nigga, I hope you pray for me. The sunset prettier than it ever really get back home, but I can't enjoy it. My demise coming much as I wanna avoid it. I got like 6 hours on this ticking time bomb left before I morph into nostalgia and a time well spent. They'll piece together my potential, but they won't know what happened. Just that when I sprouted in age, my sanity got fractured. The difference night and day from when I was filled with passion. 100 miles away from everything they imagine. I mean, I'm right on time. 20 years old, the real started his decline. I got the chance he should have gotten. I'm a fluke on God, ducking and dodging psychosis. Got my heartbeat tied, so I will follow in his footsteps and truck my white flag into this war zone quick. It's in our DNA, I might as well embrace it. On all sides, we moral lies to the same shit. Psychic violence, I wouldn't wish on none of my enemies. Wouldn't subject you to this fate if you was dead to me. Roll the dice when I move to Cali, if I'm being real. The pan out the con got smaller than it once appeared. Couple that with a fall from grace that's written in my cards. And so far down to leave my ankles wrapped in gauze. 90% chance that I never hear blood. That was promised to me by strangers way across the pond. That is unless y'all niggas pray for me.
That was really that was really great. That was really powerful, especially at the end. He said, couple that with the fall from grace that's written in my cars, and so far down that it leaves my ankles wrapped in gauze. 90% chance that I never hear applause that was promised to me by the stranger the way across the pond. That is unless you pray for me. Mm. Ducking and dodging psychosis. I got my heartbeat tired. Yeah, man, pray for me, man. I love this. Again, going into the theme. I don't know what Sankofa means, but it sounds like the same thing. It gives me the same energy Chromacopia does. Like, even like, I'm sorry, like the titling of it, it sounded like a place, like a made up place that represents home. That's what it sounds like to me, right? And in this song, you know, excuse me, along with the other ones, makes me feel like there's a paranoia that's been rising within him, uh, being in the field that he's in. And I think in this one, he talks a little bit about how the success that he wants and that was, promised to him is not guaranteed at all. People from way across the world are saying that I'm going to get these loud applauses, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. And there's a high chance that I fall off like a cliff career-wise after like 20 something years old, which is very, very young to, lose a whole career with anything. But, the lifespan of rap music is so short. It's like basketball careers, or sports careers in general. So to basically articulate that frustration, that internal, conflict that you're having all the time, trying to deal with how do I, avert that situation. I think he did a great job in doing that and vocalizing it within his performance. So I'm really glad to hear it. This might be one that I'll revisit like frequently just to see what other themes that I gain from it. Uh, the production, of course, is great. The production is pretty like I don't want to say repetitive, but it's very cohesive. There's like a a route he's taking like intentionally with this production. So yeah, let's go to the next track, man. Pray for Me is one of the stronger ones, but they're all pretty good. This one is titled Mini Me. Loving that saxophone already.
Don't let a nigga walk out of that door. Check on my ankles, now pose. Do I look good for the road? For sure. I'm a lot of luck. I'm a lot of cards. I'm a lot of souls that you can't tell apart. All the spade is fade. In my heart of hearts. I'm a lot of diamonds, the shape of my scar. So who will I be today? Before all this shit turn to smithereens, baby, say, who will I be today? Who will I, who will I, who will I, who will I
I was so ready to hate on this song, not like OD, but just internally be like, yeah, that's not for me, but grew on me really, really quick. Mm. This is great. But it does remind me of when they care for me, anyone I tried to be. So do I look like? It reminds me of Look Like Him. I'm sorry. Sue me. Sue me. This is it's all so Tyler coded that I can't not notice it. But it's quality though. It's quality. I was ready to say I don't like it. I was really really ready for like the first 45 seconds, but then it started to grow on me and it reminded me of how I felt listening to. Y'all probably don't even know this album. No one talks about it, but it's an album called Surf by Francis and the Lights and some people. Chance the Rapper is like a big part of it. And there's a song called Windows, and in the song Windows, or Keep Your Head Away from Windows, Keep Your Arms Inside the Ride. I forgot what the title is of it. He sings very similar to that high pitch refrain or register. I mean that Redveil was in, and it's really off putting if you're not used to that sound. But it reminds me of reggae, so I was quickly acclimated to it, and I got the same feeling with this where at first it was a little like whoa, but I definitely enjoy it. But this ending portion, that's definitely giving me vibes. I like him.
I will always stand beside you. I don't wanna, but I got to.
Redville's like a mixture of a lot of folks, in my opinion, which is not a bad thing at all. He's really showing that he could do a lot. This is so pretty. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go with the next track. I already talked too much about it. No more yapping.
Fuck. Let it blow. Let it
Does that not sound like the beginning of Miss Officer by Lil Wayne? Is that not the same? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Gotta save myself. Gotta save myself. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. 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 Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Let me get back to it, man. My fault. My fault. The ADHD be kicking in. I be trying to, you know what I mean? My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
Gotta save myself. Gotta save myself.
My bad. My bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta save me. Grade 7 kept the hood down. Kept it on my scalp like a bonnet. Self-soothed and turned the default presentation. I wore it as a badge of honor. The one thing they couldn't take from me. Self-deprecating tunes in my pocket.
Relatable. Hoodie, depressing music. I didn't want to take the hoodie off. That's so relatable. I was one of them niggas.
I kept the laces from me. I lose all my soul.
Was playing Grief and shit like that every single day by Earl Sweatshirt. It was bad. It was bad. Good grief. I've been reaping what I sowed. It was bad. It was bad.
If I wash it, right? Do it make a choice authentic when you blunt it? Surely that's my honest disposition. This is not no K-pop bonnet. I mean, it don't feel like nothing missing, but couldn't pay me large enough to promise. Do
that's funny as hell.
Lighter question, do I got solace?
Lighter question, do I got solace? Yeah, like supposed to be like a bar, like solstice type of, like a lighter question, like a light from the sky type of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but I feel like there's a play on words with the word solace there.
Alright, I got my answer, I think. Right now, I'ma say yes, but it flip-flop by the day. Are the brief moments where I dig up my truth, be the ones I try to save. Don't ask me shit about me, I don't know if I'm a can of paste. Where the shards of his essence fly to when the source of pride start to change. Let me know.
Wait. Where the shards of his essence fly to when the source of pride start to change? Where is your identity when the one thing that you felt like you were known for is gone? And that happens to a lot of y'all niggas who was playing sports in high school, and y'all was mad good, y'all was really good, but then once that's taken from you, you don't know what the fuck you are now. You know, you go into the world just clueless and blindless because you was only playing sports. You didn't have nothing, you know, outside of it. You know, you had no passions, you had no grades, you don't know what's going on. And I feel bad for those people because they're some of the most hardworking, coolest people ever. But if you take that one thing away, like niggas could really get lost in that. You feel me? So that's just one example. There's so many examples of that. Even I go through this with so many things. So I really love that line. I cannot lie. That one just like my favorite line of the entire album. I'm gonna be real.
I'm asking on the behalf of a couple homies. That's what I would say if I still had love for the coast. Gloom bring me back to earth, but I won't stay cause that shit blows me. Never thought I'd see the day till I put my ears to the lips of Rosie. Praise God.
Praise God.
Gotta save myself. Gotta save myself. I love you dearly. I gotta save me. Gotta save myself. I gotta save myself. I love you dearly. gotta say. Who's saving me? Who's saving me? Who's saving me? Who's saving me?
Fire, fire, fire. You gotta preserve yourself, man. You gotta keep yourself sane. You know, gotta save myself, because who's saving me? Who's gonna pull me out of this darkness by myself? This is great. This is great. I don't have too much to say about it. As a song, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I don't think this is, maybe this is a hot take, but I don't see this as a rap album so far, to be honest. Like, he's rapping on it, but it's way more singing than rapping. Like, I feel like this is more of a, I don't know. I don't know if it's alternative. I don't know if I should say R&B. I don't know what, but it doesn't feel like a rap album. But I don't mind that. Uh, I think this fits into the context of the album, though, with the, again, like, coming to my senses feeling like only I could do so much, you feel me, for everyone else without doing something for me. So yeah, this is good. This is good. Is it my favorite? Probably not. Let me see. What are my favorites so far? Definitely Pray For Me, definitely History, and I like the intro. I like Lone Star too, though. No bad songs. No bad songs. Stay the Night. Now, if he were to sample Stay the Night by Mariah Carey, that would be crazy. I know he's not gonna do it though, but that would just be crazy.
20 years.
But I tell you, this nigga think he Daniel Caesar, bro. This is not a rap album. I'm here for it though. Nigga think he Daniel.
Still don't know what to do. It's been only a day.
Yeah.
They don't share what we share. So would you stay with me? So would you stay with me? So would you stay with me for the night? To tell you how I feel, and I know you want true. But that don't make it easy on me. I'm just being real. I know my bare fish. Too much to conceal. So would you stay with me? So would you stay with me? So would you stay with me for the night? Please.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what and who that's reminding me of. I'm not gonna say it, but you know. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Not going to that. I'm not going back to that song like ever again. But there's quality in it. It's a good song. Quality wise, it's a good song. But I don't really. I just don't need it. I don't really need it. If I want to hear somebody like really singing for real, I either go to like some of the greats, or some things that just touch me on like a soul level because of me hearing the passion and the pain with their vocal cords. So like when I hear a J. Cole or a Kanye sing, not the most polished way of singing, but I feel the strenuous, depictions of their life within just the way they enunciate the things they say. For example, Be Free by J. Cole. Listen to Be Free by J. Cole. It's not the perfect singing on there, but you can hear the pain. So I either go there or I go to folks like Whitney Houston, my favorite singer, my most favorite singer of all time, Neo, or not Ride the Scientist, ill. I mean, not ill. She's fine. She's beautiful, but I don't listen to her music. Mariah Carey. Folks like that. So it's either one or the other, or even a Tyler like him, because I feel the shit he's talking about in there. But this, it's just a good singing kind of song, and it does remind me of Daniel Caesar. And I don't like Daniel Caesar, not only because of what he says about what he said about black women or how he doesn't fuck with black women. I'm trolling, by the way. I don't think he dislikes them. So it's not only that, but it's just that it doesn't speak to me. It doesn't inspire me in any way. It's just like a thing. That's all. It's like a thing. It's not bad. It's just honestly, I'm not gonna bump it like that. I'll be real. Ending portion was pretty cool though. Buzzer beater / Black Christmas. Okay, that's an interesting title. So this is gonna be a double song then.
Where the rejects, we just started recess. Walk up in airwalks, I just like how they look at my feet best.
I used to have airwalks. Oh man. I used to have an airwalk V-neck, nigga. Yeah, I do not know. I was really in Payless with it, bro. I did not come from money, bro. I was at Payless with it.
Really want DCs, but they too big when he fit on my feet check.
I felt that.
I ain't complete check. Just give me some years, I'm gonna be a cultural reset.
Right?
Shining the Jeep, see it, I ain't tripping. I ain't seen them in a minute, that low in the break, felt just like a sentence.
Facts.
Probably cause all of them packets couldn't get up until I was finished.
Facts.
We back outside in 2 jackets, I never thought I would miss being frigid.
I love the depictions of his home, man. Keep getting into it, bro. Keep getting into it. Let us know. Let us know what you miss and what makes you you, and why this world outside of it has been so crazy for you. I love this. Yes. Such a simple portion of life, bro. Winter break was such a great time in life when you was a kid, bro. And I felt like it was longer too. Like it was like a full 2 weeks. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You didn't have to worry about the packets though. The packets was devious work. But yeah, that nostalgic feeling. It's that time of year right now almost. And I get sad every time I think about it, man, because it don't feel the same. It don't ever feel the same. But it's still enjoyable though. So spend time with your family, y'all. For real.
I got me some skates for Christmas. I just wanna be like my big bro. My papa got him a camera. He been shooting edits like a pistol. So I brought my iPod.
Shooting edits like a pistol.
I shoot a little skit though. Trying to tell Jean what his role is in the Jeep, but getting pissed though. They acting like I'm speaking Spanish, and it's 5 minutes to the whistle. Then it's right back to the low lights, and I'm waiting on dismissal. I get a take and another take. It is what it is though. They ain't perfect, but I'm taking what I could get though.
That's real.
On the game with him, so I'm picking his mentor. Any single day when we got free time, this shit is essential. I ain't even met this nigga in real life. It's coincidental how we met in the net. He turned on my refuge. I don't know if he meant to, but he stuck with me. He for the void of my growth spurt. He a man that I want to be. Satiating on my hunger. I ain't reaching for cutlery.
This is kind of wholesome.
Day pass, we can still spend it on
I don't hear people talk about their friends this highly no more. This is really refreshing.
Minecraft, nigga, this shit is luxury, like down to the soundtrack.
Especially, man.
Chirp by C418, my favorite, looping my headphones. Humming it over and over, give me an idea, I run it by him, so what if I took that shit and then flipped it, just like the screen on Nintendo? I'm tryna bump that shit on my speaker, louder than cleats in the end zone. Fuck, I get off the game, try and Google how to make a beat. My literacy is innate, I watch my brother make a merry week. Damn, so like I got $20 for you if it's really heat. I'm like, watch this, nigga, don't sleep.
All right. Are we making beats on stream? What's the word, bro? What's the word? I'm hearing people want me to make beats on stream, to try to learn how to make beats on stream. If I got any producers that can help a brother out with that, let me know. I like this song a lot. It's one of my favorites. I think this actually is my favorite.
Fuck, I'm already nauseous, and it's only 5 seconds left.
Saba coded.
If I sell out the Roxy, can't nobody say that ain't a flex.
Yeah.
4 tickets now, sweaty as shit. Fucking man, we tried our best.
Yeah.
Buzzing beater on my stage at 15. Hype as shit, dapping up overcast. Man, that nigga just did his thing. Rozelle on his way to his laptop shit. He introducing me.
Yeah.
All on the stage, the stage, the stage, the stage. I'm fucking free. Whole set, I'm scanning the crowd, looking around for my family. I always got it cause I'm pulling up, and this might be the first show my brother see. But I say that with no guarantee. He don't even be with us on Christmas. He been holding on by the skin of his teeth. This present's the top of my wish list.
All right. This is so wholesome, man.
Check one. 13 years, I play my suicide. 18, running on stages, I'm feeling too alive. My soul in the time with these chords, this shit was do or die. Hardly hyperbolic, I drew myself in a suit and tie. Tell all the time that I'm telling, truly some family ties. Suffering in silence, cause I copied that too.
Family ties.
I caught on,
Oh my
what
God.
can I do? Now I'm a grown man and writing this letter to you. See, the world don't know that I'm your imposter. I'm even trying to go to dread as long as a roster. I picked up a skateboard, but more important, I see through the characterization of you as a monster. A fractured mind was compromised, and it's been that way since you could count to 5. But you a black child, so they heard your cries, try to stifle them in your pain with the back of mine. Now it's easy to feel shame when you pass the time, feeling super estranged. Really, you a mastermind. I don't say that in vain, my nigga. I owe you my life. So if I could buy your freedom, nigga, name me a price. These days your absence is status quo, and I can't be getting a grasp what you undergo. So when I saw you at the end of that Roxy show, it was Christmas in July and I could touch the snow. Feel me?
Okay. So that last half, was he speaking from the perspective of his brother? Like, I saw you at the Roxy show. Whole time. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I always gotta his presence. 13 years I played my sus. I was just crazy. 18 running stage up to a lot of crazy in the type of chords all that rebellic. Suffering in silence. Which I cold and grown man writing this letter to you. The world don't know that I'm your imposter. The world don't know that I'm your imposter. I'm even trying to go to jail as long as I was picked up a skateboard more important. I see the crazy as a monster. Who is he talking to in this? Who is he talking to? I like this song a lot. Let me know what y'all takes are on this one. Cause at first I'm thinking, okay, he's building up until he talks about what happened, finally seeing his brother at the show or da 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 da. Or, I was scared it was gonna take a prom king approach. If you know Saba and prom king, you know what happens, at that last part of it. I was just hoping it wasn't that for his sake. Oh Lord, mom calling. Hello? Her mom's called. But yeah, I thought Buzzer Beater he was talking to his brother, and then that Black Christmas the brother would be talking back. So glimpse of you.
See a glimpse of you when I pass your door. I still see a glimpse of you in my honest core. I still see a glimpse of you peeking when I'm sore.
Uh-oh.
I still see a glimpse of you. This time I adore. I still see. I still see. I still see you every day. I still
Please don't tell me he lost his brother. Please don't tell me. I can't deal with another one of these, man. Navy Blue already just ripped my heart out. Saba with Prom King. I've been listening to a lot of Saba lately. Don't tell me he lost somebody too. Please don't tell me. I'm not trying to cry right now. And I've listened to a lot of Mavi too. Oh my god, don't tell me.
It's your birthday today. I pray that you answer the door. I just flew into DCA. The altitude cancel the noise. I knock on the front and then I pound with the rhythm of a bounce beat. I knew that would get your guard down. I smile when I hear the knob squeak. We make eye contact so swift and then you look far past me. Your mannerisms oh so frantic. Every time I see him it is like the first time. I get nauseated panic, but I slow breathe and wipe my mist. Cause even though you let me in your place, you kick me out with paranoia hits. So I will cherish all the time you give me. I got so many updates to share. I broke up with my last girlfriend. I did vlog not last year. My ass have been debilitating lately, but no more hospital visits. Knock on wood, I'm putting on some healthy weight just like you did at my digits. I got access to shit to tell you. It's been forever, don't know where to start. But will I go on long tangent? Nah, I'm keeping all my words brief and sparse. I hope I calm inside your presence, that you will then return to yourself. And I can catch a glimpse of you to take home and put up on the center of my shelf. I love you. I still see you. I still see you.
I can catch a glimpse of you to take home and put you on the center of my shelf. Oh my gosh, what are we talking about right now? I think my mind doesn't want to let me go to the parts that this might be talking about, but it sounds like he lost somebody, and I think it's his brother. This is beautiful though. Oh my gosh.
So there's another story in the Bible, the story of a man who lived in a cave, and he would cut himself, and the people of the community tried to contain him with chains, and he broke through the chains. They called him a demoniac. He was tormented by voices, and today we would call that schizophrenic.
I was gonna guess that. I was gonna guess. I was gonna say maybe his brother was not in his right mind and he was going through a psychosis, and he goes through that a lot, and he tries to stay calm so that it's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna.
He was tormented by voices, and today we would call that schizophrenic. And the next day, the same man who had been living in caves was sitting quietly clothed and in his right mind. That story gives me hope. Every time I lose faith that he could be well, I read that story.
Perfect outro. Um, um, there's a there's a reaction I was trying to do for Navy Blues album a few days ago, and I couldn't get myself through it. I found my teeth. Couldn't get myself through it because I was just sitting there, just in awe, of the things he was saying, just the layouts of his life, and I'm just realizing that I can't make a reaction to this, man. I can't. I'm not reacting, not externally, and I'm not someone who could fake that type of thing, especially on an album like that. You can't fake hype energy up and someone just talking about like self-harm and stuff like that. Like you're just like what do you do? And I know a lot of people wanted me to write to more Navy Blue and things like that, but it's stuff like that that makes me want to just, slow down on reacting to every little thing that y'all recommend. Not because y'all do anything wrong. You guys have been helping me out so much with this channel. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been so supportive, and I try to get to everything. I really do. I try to get to each and every single person to make sure y'all know that y'all are seen and that I appreciate it. But art is just so powerful and so strong that you can't make a. Out of everything. Some of it just has to be consumed, and it has to be consumed at the right time, in the right environment, in the right moment. And it's not all meant to be reacted to, and there's a video that I'm planning on dropping, explaining more of that and why the channel is going to take a bit of a different direction. Not that I'm going to stop reacting to stuff, but that I'm going to, be a little bit more conservative with what I react to, in this format, because I want most of this stuff to be live stream stuff now. I really appreciate y'all that much. I want to talk to y'all that much, and make the channel stuff from those streams. So I say all that to say that in that moment of hearing that story at the end from that maternal voice, that nurturing, hopeful tone, after like me having all these questions about what's going on, what's up with the dude. So like, it's his brother, did he lose somebody? And it sounded like his mom. I don't know if that is his mom, but it sounded like it. And he technically didn't lose somebody, but you kind of do. You lose them all the time. Actually, you lose them over and over and over and over and over and over again when they're dealing with something like that. Like the attention to details within the writing of how he's approaching the room, looking up to this person for so long, and then to contextualize it all by telling like an ancient story of someone who would be in the cave, just under so much torment, and the next day they're fine. There's just certain things that just hit hard, especially if you live certain experiences and had certain, moments in life, reflect things you hear. You just can't commodify it and turn it to like a reaction sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and be like, damn. So I was trying to hold myself together. Great album, man. Great album. Great way to end it. I'm praying for that family. I'm praying for that mom who was talking. the hopefulness in her voice, you know, saying that gives her hope that you know, that he will get better. That's a lot to deal with, man. That's a lot to deal with. So let me just Sankofa, I see it as him talking about returning to the place that made him him, and kind of similar to the line off of Mama. I think that was the song from Kendrick Lamar where he said, "Spoiled by reflections of yourself or perspectives of yourself, I feel bad for you." You know what I'm saying? But tell all your homies to come back home. That whole song, I feel like he put that into an album, and I can appreciate and respect it. I'm all messed up, man. My favorite tracks: Time, Lone Star, History, especially History. Uh, Pray for Me, Save, and then that last two tracks, Buzzer Beater and Glimpse of You. Oh my gosh, Glimpse of You, perfect. Even the title being Glimpse of You, like I'm seeing you, but only a glimpse, only a little bit, because of all the other, you know, parts of you that are attacking you at the same time. It's like, I'm gonna turn off this camera now. I think it's that time. Maybe I'll give additional thoughts to the album on stream after some listens. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I'm so messed up now. This was a great project. Every new platforms, everybody on Instagram, follow, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Let me know what you guys thought of this. You can still give me perspectives on the last two songs, even though it kind of summed it up at the end. But like, still, let me know what you thought, man. I'd love to chat it up with you guys. Streams will be coming back once I'm back home. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, man. Y'all have a blessed day. New all platforms, Arab Donnie on Instagram. I haven't felt like this since reacting to Mavi. Golly, y'all have a good one. And I'm out. Peace.